Hello everyone, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And now I have Battle Report 332. The Orcs and Goblins versus the Warriors of the Dark Gods.
WDG.
They've got a really nice icon.
They do. At Azaha base.
Anyway.
It's got the 7...
How come it has 8?
Is it 8?
It's 8, not 7.
Oh, yeah. It's got
but
one
there's
extra.
Only 7 gods, isn't there?
That's true.
Ooh, there's another unknown.
I guess, what's it called? Universal? Or
whatever.
It applies to all of them?
I don't know.
They're going to have all separate army lists according to the website.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So I think this is the first time running this list. Pretty much it's real close to my old list. The only thing different is, the big thing different is down in the bottom, the 3 catapults.
3 catapults.
3
and
catapults
a
with
web
a
launcher.
gargantula with a web launcher.
So you're just short one web launcher and this list will be perfect.
You can't do it. I looked that up.
Can't do it?
These web launchers are 0-1s. I actually went home that night and looked it up. I did. It was
After I worked so hard to convince you, and it's not even possible.
Oh, I was in it. I was doing it.
You were hesitant at first. Where am I going to find those points? Where am I
going to find 525 points? And I was like, okay, well, there goes the Goblin Raiders and the Wolf Rider chariots. So, now I'm at 460. I'm getting real close.
Yeah. So 0-1. Oh, that's too bad. Okay.
But they're 0-1. So you cannot do 5 catapults in one list.
All right.
Much to my chagrin. All right. Playing the Warriors of Dark Gods. These are the spells I took. Chilling Howl. He does not have shooting, but the Chilling Howl does allow the -1 to wound for the casting. For spells. And I'm expecting Hellfire and he's got Alchemy, so other stuff. Anyway. And, of course, Break the Spirit, Awaken the Beast. Our gimmies, Totemic Summons is real close to being a gimme. And Bring the Pain is the Hereditary. So he has a Chosen Lord of Envy. A Trophy Rack, Shield, Burning Portent, Immortal Gauntlets, Potion of Swiftness. He's a Dark Prelate on a Black Steed. He's got a Master of Alchemy with Veilwalker on a Scythe Sky Wheel, and he's got another Adept of Evocation with a Plate Armor and a Veilgate Orb. 2 units of Warhounds, 119 points for that chaff. That's really good. Anyway, 5 Barbarian Horsemen with shields, and they are scoring. That's good too. 18 Warriors of Envy, full command, halberd, relentless banner. Apparently that's the way they're supposed to be built.
It's supposed to be because it's 666?
Correct.
Mark of the Beast?
Warrior Chariot, 2 units of 6 Knights of Envy, 1 with lances, 1 with great weapons, and a Wasteland Torch. A Marauding Big Brother Giant with a Tribal War Spear, a Marauding Giant with a club, and a Chimera with wings.
So 2 units of Knights, 1 with lances, 1 with great weapons.
Yep.
And then the 1 unit of warriors.
1 unit of warriors. Medium-sized unit.
Mm-hmm.
But they're good. They got halberds.
Yeah, nothing wrong with warriors. Just
this is his alchemy guy. Has the Quicksilver Lash, Glory of Gold, Hellfire, and Silver Spike.
Mm-hmm.
And his Evocation guy is Spectral Blades, Ancestral Aid, and the Dark Prelate had the Hand of Glory and the Spectral Blades. Which, as you can see, he's written down that he can only cast on the caster's unit to remind himself during the game. All right, we're going to play Map 6 of the new map pack, and Hold the Ground and Encircle. All right.
We didn't do the review of the new map pack, did we?
No, we didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
He turned this field in the center into a ruin. So that's what that little
with the torch,
thing is sitting on it. At this point, I haven't placed my spiders, I don't think. And it circles, so he's up in the middle. I'm up on the flanks.
Mm-hmm.
And there go my spiders somewhere off the far right.
I forgot when you were supposed to do that.
What? The burn stuff?
Yeah, play the torch.
I'm not either. I'm not sure.
I forgot.
I don't care.
For some reason, I thought it was before setup, but I could be wrong.
I think it was. I think he did it before we set up, but I could be wrong. One thing you don't see off to the far right is another catapult, which kind of looks like a Doom Diver. Just to say.
kind of looks like one.
Kind of looks like one, almost exactly.
I wasn't sure who your opponent was. Now I see with the Jolly Green Giant.
The Jolly Green Giant. I love that model. It's a really nice model.
You need to go to the store and buy some Jolly Green Giant peas or something and give it to him. Or get like the 10 for $1, little tiny ones. So every time you play him, you can give a can of peas or whatever.
Turn 1, he clips off both his dogs. Their big move thing.
Yep,
I forget what it's called. And they just run forward as fast as they can. Well, not as fast as they can, but they come up and screen off both the right and left.
Okay.
I thought the one on the left was a waste, but the one in the center definitely is going to stop me.
He's blocking some wolf riders and
the unit of cheap boar riders on the far left.
Yeah, and the ones behind.
And he really, units that the bull riders on the far left, he doesn't have to be worried about at all. I can't go and fight anything that's in front of me. I can go get those barbarian horsemen up there, but if he lets me, but that's the only way. Anyway.
Yeah.
But, so that was that.
Yeah, I guess it protects his giant. Unless you do this.
And the far right chariot can draw a line of sight to the front right corner of that giant. So I'm like, well, let's go do it, boys.
I don't think he planned for that.
He was not planning for that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's go do it. So we're going to do that. And now the one thing I did not check, which was a big mistake on my part, I didn't have room to get all 3 chariots in.
Was it knights?
Without hitting the knights. And since I can get in 2 chariots without hitting the knights, that's the requirement.
Yep.
So
what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, well, I can do... The worst that could happen is do 6 wounds to him. Is probably the worst that could happen. So, anyway.
That's actually not bad.
No, that's terrible.
Well, he kills your guys, and then he's got 1 wound. You just shoot it off with some bows or something.
You hope.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway. So, that happened. That happened there. You can see on the far left, the boar boys have charged into the dogs. You can barely see the very corner of them. And stuff on the right, have I moved yet? Yeah, stuff on the right kind of stays stagnant.
So you're just going to rely on catapult time.
I've got catapults. I've got shooting. I want to hurt him a little bit before he gets, and I've got no need to be there.
You have the shooting advantage. You should use it.
And I've got no need to be there to the marker till the bottom of next turn. So,
are these your dice for your 2 hit rolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 3s and a 2 and a 3.
Okay.
And I was really... I'm coming to rely on the spider hitting, which is bad, because I want the spider to hit because it gives you the dangerous terrain checks. So anyway, but the other 2 did hit.
Okay.
And there's no more Chimera.
So you didn't really need to take a picture of the other ones.
What's that?
So you didn't need to take a picture of the other ones.
I just wanted to show that they sucked.
I see, but these 2 killed Chimeras.
Yeah. One could have, but it didn't.
Yes.
No one cared about that. So then during this magic phase, I managed to get off Awaken the Beast. And we did the combat, and I did 5 wounds to him.
What did you do with Awaken the Beast?
But strength.
Okay. Went to 6. Okay.
I was hoping even with the 2d6 plus, 2d6 plus 2 impact, if they were strength 6 impact, maybe I could get through him.
Okay.
Is what I was hoping for, even with 2.
Okay.
Didn't quite make it. I think we only did 4 with the impact and 1 more with a wolf before he went.
And what did he do to you?
He swung back and he killed a chariot and put 2 wounds on another
5. Yeah. Hey, I wasn't sure if you're going for
6.
the tough. 6. Oh yeah, there are 4. If you're going for the toughness or you're going for the strength, so yeah.
He does hit me on 3s because I'm only weapon skill 2.
Ah, yes, that does help.
It's a rough thing with the...
Were you afeared of him?
Chariots. Nope.
That's helpful.
I'm within 12 of the general.
Oh, okay. That doesn't mean anything.
What's that?
That doesn't mean anything.
Especially with me. He can be within 12 of the general and BSB, and there's a good chance I don't.
Yep.
Over on the left, the boar boys sent the dogs packing, and they ran a long way.
You chose not to chase them?
And I did not want to chase them. And we're going to go to turn 2.
Okay.
Turn 2 looks like that, going in.
All right.
And so he was, when he came up, his original plan was to screen my boar boys and then to hit me with the giant, or charge me with the giant, these guys, and the Chimera.
Okay.
Figuring one won't make it.
Okay.
But now he has no more Chimera, his giant's tied up, and he decided to come in anyway.
Okay. And what's this big V? Is he planning his bounce-off move?
Yes.
Or he's measuring the other knights to see if they can see you?
He's measuring the other knights to see, the foot knights, to see if they can even make it in on a 12. Is what he's looking in to see. And they can't. So over on the left, his chariot charges my boar boys. They want no part of that, so they head out.
Okay. How close were you?
Well, 12 inches put that dog unit through him. So probably 13, 14.
Okay, so pretty close. It looked far. So
enough so he would not miss by anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think he needed a 7, maybe an 8. Either one is fine on Swift Stride.
Is that his roll?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it might have been his failed charge roll. Anyway. And then over on the far right, those guys charge out of the ruin and at my spiders, which I have no idea why they were that close.
Yeah.
And I fled.
Are you still on the table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still on the table on that one. So a failed charge there. Barbarian horseman came up to cover because he didn't want his chariot getting charged by my boar boys.
Okay.
Thought he might have welcomed that, but no. That's a luck fight if I charge him.
I'm sorry?
I mean, that's if my poor boys get into his chariot.
If
I charge him, then it's kind of odd,
Okay.
He can actually lose that fight.
Yeah, you could.
So the barbarians came up to chaff up my other unit of boar boys, so we can't do that to him.
Okay.
And his big brother giant moves up. You can see him coming up there into the center of the board, and there's his unit made it into my boar boys. So his cav with lances made it into my...
So that's the lance cav.
That's his lance cav. The one on the far right is the great weapon cav.
And is there any character in this lance cav?
There is. The guy with the burning portent.
Oh.
What are you saying? You think that's bad?
I think that sounds...
It's only AP 10.
Scorching.
It does D3 wounds. It's not that bad. Well, and we go there.
Okay.
And there's the overall victor. He gets re-roll to hit? To wound. He gets re-roll to wound off on the unit, which makes it even better for me.
Oh. At least he's hitting you poorly. Oh, wait.
He's only hitting me on 3s. Come on.
Not with the character.
The character's hitting me.
Well, I guess it depends on who he swings at.
2s. Well, one thing he did not factor into his calculation, of course.
Is he poor rolling?
No, he did not factor in the calculation that my general, who's in this unit, has the potion of swiftness, takes the potion of swiftness, and now goes before the knights go, and butchers. He actually, in my opinion, got lucky, and my general only killed 3 knights instead of 4. I thought I should have killed 4.
Well,
hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s, I thought I would kill 4, but I got 3. So, which takes out 6 of his attacks coming in.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't put his character on your characters at all.
He did not. Well, he wasn't lined up there, and he can't move. The only thing he can do is challenge, and if he challenges, I'll take it with my champ and make him very angry.
Okay.
And actually, what did he do? I think, if I'm not mistaken, he did challenge with his champ. No. Here's what happened. The other thing I did was I challenged with my mage, who has scarification going. So I challenged with my mage, hoping to blow off his big guy. He wasn't, he didn't buy that, but he did send his champion at me.
Yeah.
So that took out another 2 attacks onto my unit.
Okay.
So now he's only got 4 attacks plus of course, the character.
The character.
Which is the bad news. And he killed 5. They killed 5 guys. He did 5. I think I ended up doing 4. He has a charge, so I think he's going to win by 2 or something. But I am steadfast because he only has 4.
Okay, yeah.
And I stick around.
All right. Now he doesn't have the lance, just that big nasty sword.
So, yep. So I'm all happy.
Your potion's not helping you next round.
What's that? Yeah, he doesn't help me 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
So that's where it goes at the end of the turn.
Did he slide? He didn't slide over. Okay.
Who didn't?
His general to come in contact with your...
My generals went down.
Yeah.
To get in contact with him.
Oh, okay. Oh, you are in contact.
My general went down to the far right.
Okay.
He was on the far left and was out of the combat, but switched down.
Okay.
But I am still within 12 of the wolves, even though it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
So, I got that. And have we done the chariot fight? I don't know. My shooting.
We didn't do the second round of the chariot fight, no.
So the shooting.
Well, this is still his turn.
This must be back to my turn.
Okay.
Because this chariot broke. I mean, this catapult broke, and it's not usable anymore.
Oh, it's permanently broke. It's not the spiders
That's the
or anything?
fleeing thing, yep.
Where's the spiders that you said didn't run off the table?
They ran off the table in the second round.
Okay.
They didn't run off the table initially.
Okay,
but
so it looks like he caused...
he caused another...
4 more wounds.
4 more wounds.
On your chariots, and I can't tell if he caused any on him or not.
He's up to 6.
Okay.
Luckily, this turn, I all went after him. So he only had 10 attacks.
Your boar boys did nothing to him?
My boar boys. In which fight? The barbarians?
Yeah.
No, we had a slap fight.
Oh, okay.
The other catapult fires and puts 3 wounds on his big brother.
Okay.
It's got that going for me. This one misfires. Done for the game. The giant charges back to his turn. Turn 3. Mm-hmm. His giant charged my wolf riders with their leadership 9. Mm-hmm. And they dipped out. They had enough. Didn't want to take it. Their job was to take it. They didn't want to do it. Actually, it looks like I did do 1 wound to the barbarian horseman.
I'm sorry. So you failed your terror check.
Yeah, they failed their terror check and left. And they had one job, and that was to keep him off the spider, because that's the guy with the tribal war spear.
What's going on with the other? Did you just slip down the hill?
He's just... Then this turn, he killed me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on there.
And I'm laying sideways.
Okay.
Because he finished me off.
Okay.
Over here, the fight continued. Mm-hmm. We're slapping each other around a little bit.
You guys should fall back and get him on that slippery surface so they can...
I put Awaken the Beast to bring up my toughness now.
Okay.
So now his general is beating on mine, but I'm tough 6. His general is hitting my general.
Aren't you already 6?
He's already... He's 4, 5, 6. He's 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He went up to 7.
Because you got that armor, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And my unit went up to 5.
Okay.
Which is, like I said, it's saving me. I lost a model there, it looks like. But didn't do much to him. I think I killed 1 more of his models.
Okay.
But I'm hanging in there against the burning portent, which is important. I thought I put 2 wounds on his general, but I don't see him there. There we go. I think that was my turn. Oh, no, here's what happened. Sorry. He did not terror charge me off. The spider riders, when the chariot blew up, when the giant killed the chariot, the spider rider, the wolf riders were within 8, and they panicked and ran. Mm-hmm. And they ran from the nearest from them, which was the big brother giant. Mm. That's why they ran, not because he terror charged me. They ran on a panic check. Which is why... And he gained a point at the end of that turn. So which is why now his giant is free to go into my spider. Which makes me unhappy. This was just dumb on my part. I shifted... When we did this combat, I did 1 wound to him. He did nothing to me. I won the combat. He stuck. And then, as a reform, I made him go first. He reformed, which was nothing. I reformed this way. I don't know why they weren't... Oh, because I couldn't wheel in to get into the combat on the first round. So, I only had 4 in combat last round. So I'd only had to keep 4 in combat this round. So this round I reformed this way, which put the guy in the back, which prevents the chariot from coming into this fight.
Oh, okay. So
Is why I did it. Now, whether I was smart or not, because I lost the +1 strength in this round of combat.
Couldn't you just slid down?
I think I probably could have gone just 5 wide to the right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your stuff.
Or the guy in the back, I could have just moved him to the far right.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
And then I'm not sure whether his chariot could have
because it wouldn't be able to wheel
come around the corner and got me or not. I don't know. But
okay,
anyway,
but you did that.
But that's why I did it.
All right.
And so the chariot goes after the boar boys. They didn't want to be part of it again, so they fled. And this time he pushed me off the table.
How far was that roll?
What? For him to get to me?
No, for you to flee off the table.
It was pretty good. It's like at least a 10 or 11.
It was a high roll then. I was wondering because...
Yeah, I was hoping to stay one more turn.
Yeah, sometimes you're just better off sacrificing the unit. Yeah.
Well, my idea is to keep him out there as far away from me as possible until I deal with a couple other pieces.
Yeah.
And then can get to him. Was my idea behind that whole thing. Big Boy picked up another 2 wounds from somewhere. I believe some
other catapult? Bows?
The first catapult did 3, and the other he must have picked up a wound somewhere else. I'm not sure where.
Bows?
Could have been bows from
web launcher.
Could have been a stand and shoot bow.
It was something. Okay,
but he picked up a wound.
All right.
Then I put these guys on my turn. I marched up both the big and
are these his halberd guys?
The big and up top. Those are his great weapon guys.
Oh, this is the cavalry.
This is his cav.
Sorry, it's hard for me to make out.
Yeah.
Because of the picture.
Yeah. I came forward as far as I could with the Iron Orcs and just put them in front of his great weapons. Mm-hmm. And like I said, you see over to the left, the spears move forward to support them. I know the cav aren't going to go into the spears. And I'm happy if the cav go into the Iron Orcs.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay.
He's got 6 wounds. I've got 15. We go at the same time. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Oh, he's got more attacks than I do.
Do you go at the same time?
Yeah, we both got great weapons.
Oh, I thought he had lightning reflexes.
No.
Oh, these are envy.
Envy.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's going to do a lot to me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do
no. I was thinking
quite a bit back.
I was thinking he had lightning reflexes.
But I can take losses more than he can.
Yeah.
So there's the big brother comes in, clips the corner of my spider.
Okay.
And
some boosting.
That was the same boosting we had before. With I bring the pain and +1 toughness on my unit.
And he marched his halberds in front of your spear guys.
Halberds, they didn't want to charge me, but they came forward and got in front of me.
Interesting, okay.
And there we go. He gets off Glory of Gold on the giant, and of course Alchemical Fire on me, so he's re-rolling to wound on the spider, which is not good with the Tribal War Spear.
3, right?
He's
4 on the charge?
4. I think he's agility 3, 4 on the charge.
Yeah, so your spider goes first.
Correct. And if I charge him, the spear makes me 1 less, but doesn't matter in this case. But which is actually kind of not what you want.
Okay, a lot of cards here.
So there's the 2 wounds he has on his Important Lord right there.
Okay.
Back there behind it. So only in this fight, all he's got going for him is Spectral Blades. Mm-hmm. I've got the other Bring the Pain still on his unit and Waken the Beast on mine. Here, this was a complete whiff this round.
Okay. Wow.
Between both of us, that's a lot of strength 4 attacks, 3 and 4 attacks that are not doing anything.
You got more armor than he does.
Actually, I don't. We got the same.
Oh, do you really?
He's a 3-up, I'm a 3-up.
He's a 3-up?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I think they could go out of there when I went to 4. But okay.
Yeah, which is, crazy for a 140-point core unit. He hit and wounded me 3 times, but this was his multi-wound roll. Each one does D3 wounds to me.
Okay.
So my spider was extremely relieved.
I'm sorry, each one does D3 wounds to you.
He's got the Tribal War Spear.
Oh, yes.
So it does D3 wounds to Gigantic.
Yes.
So, but yeah, Out of a possible 9, he did 3.
Okay, and what'd you do to him?
And I fought back, and
Because clearly your spider didn't kill him.
did I do something?
Did the Cruce kill him?
I don't know.
Okay, that's
weird.
And this was very bloody, as you said.
So this was, as I expected, extremely bloody. But he's left with 2 guys. One's a champ with a wound on him, and one's the BSB, not the BSB, but standard bearer. And
who won that fight?
He won.
Assuming he won by a good amount.
Yeah, I mean he killed 8 of me.
Is that middle guy a character of some sort?
The middle guy is my champ. I didn't have my champ model with me.
I see. So your champ is less well equipped than the rest of the unit.
Yes, exactly. Because he doesn't need.
Because he's so brave, he doesn't need the heavy armor.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now you know. Oh, my spider. There's my spider. My spider looks like 3 wounds to him. So he's up to, or 2, because he's up to 6.
Wow. Okay.
Which was a very poor spider attack.
Yeah.
So this fight continued. He killed off my two members of the unit, so I'm left with my general and mage.
And you killed
mage
2 of
has
his?
2 wound. I killed I put the 1 final wound on his general and another guy.
Okay.
I ended up losing by 2 because he did 4 wounds to me. He did the 2 wounds off to the right,
I see.
and then the 2 wounds on my mage.
Okay.
Even with scarification, that guy, the champion, wounded me twice. So I'm going to lose this too. So I've got a rerollable 7. And I break. With an 11 and an 11. I rolled 2 11s. Pretty proud of that.
Well, at least you're decisive.
Yeah. Bright side, he didn't catch me.
Okay, that's just a, what? Just a dude?
No, that's my mage.
No, him.
Oh, him? Yeah, that's just a guy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a 1 wound champion.
Okay.
It's a champion with a wound on it.
Yeah.
He's chasing me. So, yeah, that's not good. Not happy at all about that outcome. I'm happy with the number of models left. I'm not happy with me running.
Yeah. As long as you rally, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Where's your BSB?
Way up there.
With the
big
troop?
Biggins. The Wolf Riders don't rally because my general's running and not near them. Not happy about that. My orcs shift over to get within 6
of the objective.
And
you
did rally. Look at that.
And you form conga line?
We formed conga line because I didn't want him charging in and be able to push the attacks through to try to just kill my BSB. I mean, my mage.
Because you didn't think you'd get scarification up?
You're
down to 2 wounds. I see. Yeah.
He did 2 wounds to me at strength 4, and I had scarification up.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't want nothing to do with his lance.
Okay.
So we shifted over. Yeah, I was just protecting the guy.
Okay.
So it's a very un-orky thing to do, I understand. But over here, the Black Orcs on the far right took another couple wounds, but polished off that unit.
Okay.
And there's 4 of them left. They're very happy.
Okay.
And that's going to do it for... Oh, over on the far left, we've put another... This time we did 2 wounds to the barbarians, and they're still sticking around.
Okay.
They don't seem to be able to hurt us. So we're going to go into turn 4. Turn 4, the giant and the warriors decide they're going to charge into my unit. That giant, if I'm not mistaken, that giant has 6 wounds on him.
Okay.
He's very beat up by being hit by rocks.
What were your catapults doing last turn?
Shooting. I think I shot at the giant last turn because it was the only available good target.
Well, you got this big unit of warriors.
I'm not going to drop a catapult into the warriors. I mean, the hull will kill 1.
Yeah.
But then I need 5s to wound, and then they've got like a 3-up save.
Yeah.
So it just seems to me like a wasted shot.
Your spider's in combat. Never mind.
Yes, and the spiders.
It was the rough terrain thing that
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And did I hit it?
Looks like they both made it in. Something died. I don't know what that explosion was for.
Oh, he lost one. Oh, that's what
he lost one running through the field.
the ruins.
In the ruins?
Because that's a ruin, not a field.
Oh, I thought he was immune to that now.
If you have the unit with the Wasteland Torches.
Oh, okay.
The unit with the Wasteland Torch has the Ruin Strider.
Oh, okay.
But that's the dead Great Weapon guys.
Yeah.
So both these units charge into there.
Oh, that's the infernal dwarves that do that.
And his last remaining warrior comes over and sits in front of my...
So you killed his giants.
The spider killed his giant. I go on the second round. I went.
You
first.
forgot to mention that.
I did. I didn't have a picture of it.
Yeah.
Second round, he picked it up really quick. He wasn't happy. Second round, the spider goes.
He couldn't have been that quick. He probably needed a forklift as big as the damn thing.
So I finished him off.
You got what, 3, 4 wounds on? Or you got? Or you
still
killed
have the 3.
So your spider went and killed him before.
Correct. Before he gets to go at all. And then his
knight's chaffing
remaining knight comes over and chaffs me up. Because that's kind of the stuff they do.
He's assuming you're going to charge and not use your web launcher.
I could not hide from these guys. I couldn't get the chariot out by shifting to the right again.
Oh, so you killed 2 of them?
So I came forward with 5, so I'd get the +1 strength.
Yeah, so you killed 2. He must have stood, and then now he's counter.
Now he's bringing the chariot in.
Okay. This must have been a fast-moving game. Yeah. Sloppy with the pictures.
And that's what we got.
Okay.
And then the chariot, this fight gets ancestral aid.
Okay.
And he kills a bunch of orcs.
I think then it gets the blurry effect.
He kills a bunch of orcs. He puts a wound or...
How many did he kill? I don't remember how many he had. So
I have the full unit.
3, 4.
So it's...
so you lost 10. And you've killed 4 warriors, the giant, and is that a character?
That is his... character.
One of his mages?
I think that's his mage and plate mail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you killed the mage. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he won?
He won. I'm steadfast.
Okay.
With rerollable steadfast 8.
Yeah.
And I stick around. Over here, I managed to have a boar left.
Wow.
But he's not happy about it and runs.
And he runs away.
See off the left. And then we're going to go to the next turn. So the next turn, bottom of 4, I declare the war cry. And the spider's going to charge into the guy that's blocking me to get rid of it. The general from back here behind the house, his unit is coming up into the warriors, and
with the mage, or is he running
with the mage?
Okay.
The iron orc over on the right are coming into the flank.
Absolutely.
And that's going to do that.
Okay.
And you can see
he made it.
The guy rallies on his 4. Look at that.
Why not?
He's back. And everybody makes it into this
fight. Okay. This doesn't seem to be a good fight for him.
For who? Him? No.
Neither does this one.
That looks like a bad fight for him.
Yeah. What was it, like 3 attacks, so didn't he?
Spider makes it in and kills him.
Oh, didn't even give a wound on you.
No. He's only strength 4. Mm-hmm. The general himself kills 5 guys. Or 6. I'm not sure if that's 5 or 6.
Oh, I thought like mind zapped him with this graphic.
He didn't. He just picked him up and shoved him back.
He used the power of his mind.
He used it. What is that? The force.
Yeah.
He just pushed his hand out and it flew back there. So he killed. Looks like 6 of them.
I'm pretty sure that when orcs use force push, they use their head.
And the rest of the fight goes.
Something seems to be missing.
And he didn't run. We just killed him.
Wow.
So.
Okay.
We got angry because I had a +1 toughness on myself.
Yeah, well, the general's killing all those guys.
And the general killed a bunch to start with.
Your iron orcs then ran forward.
And my iron orcs overran.
Okay.
And came to where you see them.
Okay.
And
somehow you beat that knight with your spider, it looks like.
And my spider managed to kill the knight.
What did he do? He just sat there?
What, the spider?
Spider.
He overran.
Just didn't make a good roll?
Didn't get very far.
Okay.
Right.
Wasn't sure if you're going to try to get him on the hill or something.
I would have loved to. But the over here, chariot charges into my guy that rallied. Okay. His last barbarian comes to take out my catapult.
Okay. Could be risky.
Not really.
He's only got 1 wound.
And that's his charges.
Okay.
He silver spiked me, I believe, and put 2 wounds on my general.
Okay.
Which is not really good for me. Not happy. And
guess you're going to get out of conga line now.
Then he cast sorry. First thing he did, Quicksilver lashed me, I think, and then followed with Silver Spike. And I couldn't dispel anything, and I've got MR2. None of this helped.
I see.
And he killed me. Killed my general.
Were you too confident in your dice?
I was trying to stop those spells.
Did you just spread them out? You think too much, or?
I don't know. I just think I rolled bad.
Okay.
Or he rolled good. I didn't roll. I rolled bad.
Okay, so he killed the catapult, and he killed your cavalry.
Killed the last remaining cav. Killed the catapult and overran to where you see him there.
And he turned to face the back here.
Heading towards the other one.
And he backed up his disc a little bit, looks like.
He backed up the disc a little bit to get out of the arc of the spider.
Okay. What are we on? Turn 6.
And we're going to go to turn 6.
Okay.
Turn 6.
So you have the objective clearly.
This is his turn 6.
This is his turn 6.
His turn 6 or mine? Must be his.
Huh.
He went first.
Okay.
Yeah, he went first.
Yeah, okay. I don't understand how he pivoted his chariot. Okay. So it's his turn 6, because I thought he just went. Because he just magicked you.
He, I don't know. It's a good point.
Okay.
I don't know. So the last guy charges into my catapult.
Or did you just not do anything in your turn?
I did a couple things, like I moved this mage over here.
Yeah, okay.
Behind the building, and let's back up a minute. I did declare a charge on that. My Iron Orcs declared a charge on this guy, needing like a 12.
We didn't see that you did anything.
Yeah.
And your spider just...
And the spider backed out of the arc of the chariot.
Of the chariot, okay.
Right.
That makes sense. It's like, because,
That was what happened. So then back to turn 6. On his turn, his guy came across. I put Break the Spirit on this guy to try to keep him off my catapult.
Why not?
And he didn't care. He made it in anyway.
Might roll a 2. You never know.
And his chariot pretty much stayed where it was, so the spider couldn't come get it.
Yep.
And he's trying to figure out where he wants that guy.
Where wants Mr. Disc.
Yep. Break the Spirit, and we killed him.
All right, see.
Take that. He didn't even do a wound to me. He zapped.
You never know when you only have one wound, how it's going to go with the war machine.
Yes. He zapped me 2 of my Iron Orcs, so I only have 2 left. And on the bottom of turn 6, I need an 11 to get to him, so I declare the charge.
Okay.
I need to roll an 11. And we get it. Look at this.
Can you beat him?
Look at this. Look at this. And then he kills my mage because I miscast, rolling 4 dice. Which is not good for me.
No, it's not. Why would you do that?
I was trying to get those guys to be able to kill him.
I see.
Didn't work out for me.
Yeah.
But I did get Born to Fight off.
Okay.
And they completely whiffed.
Yeah.
But it was still a major victory, despite the loss on the mage on the last turn.
Yeah.
This would have been 17-3 or 18-2 without the mage dying.
Probably like 18-2, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, because the mage is 500 points.
Yeah.
So, and all that so they could whiff. Yeah. Anyway. This was dumb. The mage should not have been forward. It wouldn't have made any difference, but...
Should not have been forward.
I should have charged... As many times as I charge out of a unit, why would I have charged... Why did I bring the mage forward with the guy?
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Instead of just coming around the corner and just hiding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway. But whatever. Other than that, though, like I said...
Yeah, I don't know about that last charge and putting 4 dice into that mage.
Putting 4 dice into a spell.
Yeah. When you have 1 wound on your mage and
yeah,
you have so many buffs, you can just,
Anyway. Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
But didn't matter because you did some...
Still got a 16-4.
Still did some curb stomping.
Which is a good win.
Yes.
I'm happy with that. Now, last time I played him, he won 15-5.
Okay, so you're ahead by 1?
So I'm up 1.
Is that what you told him?
That's what I told him. I made sure to tell him that. Yeah, I mean, come on. He rolled terrible on that multi-wound with the tribal war spear giant. But if he would have rolled average, I just finished the game with 3 less wounds.
Yeah.
I guess it gives him... That doesn't even give him a quarter points, does it?
No.
Yeah, it does. Because I'm at 6 out of 8. Yeah, so...
Yeah, that would be quarter, yeah.
So, but half points.
Yeah.
But anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, it happens. Bad things happen.
They do.
So...
That's why you keep rolling the dice till the end of the game, because you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. Like, these guys could have put a wound on him and chased him off.
It always amazes me when someone's like turn 3 and things are going bad. I could concede. It's like, what?
Yeah. Well, Depending on where you are. If you've got no units left.
Well, yeah, if you're wiped out. But, I mean, but you see people, they've lost, I guess to them, they've lost an important unit or two, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, they concede. It's like, no, you don't concede.
Yeah, I think that one's coming. There's one of those coming up.
Is it? Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Pay attention for that little point in the next battle report. All right. That's going to do it for now.
Till next time.
Thanks for listening.